Hi, I'm Marc, and my thesis is about a computational model to study how differentiation therapy can be applied to a cellular automata that mimics cancer in order to study different dynamics and how it may be more useful in order to treat cancer in real life.
Hi, I'm Paula, a fourth-year student of biomedical engineering at UPF, and my bachelor thesis consists of developing a software that aims to be a support tool in the study of the renal system for those students of medicine, human biology, biomedical engineering at UPF.
Hello, I am Paula Franco, and my thesis is about electrophysiological simulations of the left ventricle in patients who have suffered from myocardial infarction. And the idea is to simulate patient-specific cases in order to detect if they present re-entry arrhythmias.
How would you describe in a single sentence the reason of your bachelor thesis choice?
So I've decided to do this thesis since I'm really interested in computational modeling and in cancer as well. And I find computational modeling a very powerful tool. And since cancer is a disease that needs to be studied, I think that's a great way to do it.
So the majority of organs and systems studied in subjects like physiology are not easy to reach, and working with mathematical models and simulators can be really helpful to complete the understanding of the full subject.
Okay, so the idea to choose this topic was because this summer I did an internship in a hospital in the electrophysiological department, and I really liked it, and I decided to specialize in it. And what the best way to do it than to do the bachelor's thesis about it.
Which three words describe the future and potential of your bachelor thesis field?
Promising, achievable, and complex.
Well, for me, this project is an outstanding and complement and overall a support tool for those students.
Arrhythmia predictor and fast simulations.
If you had to choose, what is the aspect of your bachelor thesis you find most appealing?
So the aspect that I find most appealing in my bachelor thesis is the study and creation of a cellular automaton that can really mimic cancer's behavior with a series of probabilities that at first you may think that something very easy, but when it comes to doing it, it's quite difficult.
So I would say that the most appealing aspect for me is the fact that my software is intended for UPF students like me and my colleagues. So yeah.
What I find most appealing is that what I am doing in my bachelor's thesis is that it can be applied in real time or almost real time, and you can see the application on the hospital and not wait for a long time to see the results.
Do you have any fear when deploying what is requested or needed?
So I think that, as with any work of this complexity, there are a lot of difficulties that we can encounter during the process, but since computational modeling and mathematical modeling are both very interesting and very studied fields, I think there's always a way to find how you can overcome each obstacle, despite some needing more time than others.
Yes, well, one of the main objectives of my thesis is to achieve realistic results outputs, and I'm working on it to get them.
So yes, of course, we all have fears when developing these projects, but yes, I thought about what can be more difficult or not. But if we ask for help, all the supervisors, the teachers, they can help us. So we mustn't fear everything. We just try, and if something doesn't work, it doesn't happen anything. So it's not a big problem.
What do you expect from your bachelor thesis to learn about?
So I expect to, as explained before, to learn how to overcome many difficulties, but also to increase my knowledge both in computational modeling and in cancer, and also finally seeing how you can apply all the knowledge you have acquired during the course of the degree in one great work.
I expect my bachelor thesis to teach me more advanced programming skills, and also like how to defend a 1-year project in front of a crowd audience. And yeah, that's all.
What I expect is to learn more about electrophysiology, also to learn how to work solo and individual, and see how can I go through the obstacles that appear, and to prove myself.